Oh yeah. That's awesome. Again, we want to do whatever we can to help you guys out when it comes to, with whatever it is, how we can help your business via, you know, um, these the appearance on the show, getting the message out. So just let us know what we can do, and we'll, when you guys reschedule, maybe we can set up like a PayPal from the or do a fundraiser from the Trust Radio Network. Yeah. If you want, we get you in touch. Steve's son, Jake, we had a couple weeks ago, and they ladders and they do online media, social media, and he's doing something for free for people, for businesses with their new with this during this COVID crisis. So if you're interested, obviously let us know and I'll get you in touch. But don't worry, I ain't gonna give out your information willy nilly.
Do we, can we test to see if we're on, Jim? I don't know if we are or not.
I don't have anything right now in the Trust Radio. Oh, I put up a photo on Instagram, and I tagged you guys too on our Instagram photo. Let them know that we're going to be going live. So I'll try for the video to include you guys. Again, thanks so much for your patience, because again, this is brand new with everything. I mean, Jesus, with everything, we were planning on being in the studio and not worry about anything, and life is good. It just isn't. Hey, brother, I'll tell you what. You're good. I'm just happy you're not in the law enforcement side anymore. Because boy, that'd be a nightmare. I was just saying, I feel terrible for him. I really do.
So
I feel bad for the cops.
Let me take a minute and see if it's working.
Is it? Did you go live on? It's not live here.
It's not red, but it said it's streaming now.
Streaming. I'm on the Trust Radio Network. So anyway, yeah, we're live. Yep. Let me just check here. Again, thank you, Adam.
Are you sure? Yes?
Yes, I'm watching you live. The audio is not working, so make sure you add the audio in.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, turn it on. And you're only broadcasting to Open Tax Advocates, so please broadcast to the Trust
Oh,
Radio.
I forgot to change it because that's what I did on.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna change it now because I have to take it off and.
Why don't we just take it off and then just do it? Why don't you just stop the stream and then restart it?
Because that takes two.
Say no more. When it works, right? So let me just share it to our page.
Tell me when it starts.
I'm going to tag Fireplace and Chimney Authority on this video. Hey Adam, can you speak a little bit? I just want to make sure that this video is working. Yeah, and it's a little delay, so give me a second. I don't think the audio is working. It's not working. You have to choose the feed in the Mevo.
Uh-huh.
There it is. It's going. What'd you do? What'd you click? You. I think we're working. Adam, I think we're on high here. Fire on high. Yeah. Again, no. We're waiting for you. We're waiting, but we're just trying to see if this is all working. I think it. You'll hear it on here. This thing is kind of going now. It looks like it's working. Oh, that's. Oh. Adam, I'm going to go dark on you for a quick second. Let me just double check, okay?
He's going on through here, so. I'm trying to. Turn this one off.
That's got to be the audio. Adam, say something real quick. It'll sound more crisp and clean with us. Just turn it up a little bit here. Should be picking it up. Again, I'm sorry about that. It's just the first time using this. Otherwise, we'd be pretty quick. And we'll just roll, and we'll roll right through it too. Again, I just want to, I'm interested to hear how you guys are going to respond to the, what your guys' response was for COVID-19, considering that, people still need their chimneys cleaned. People still need to get their stuff done.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
That's what happens, in live events is what happens.
Is that supposed to be connected there?
I'm gonna try it then.
That goes into there. Yeah, we're altering it all around here. It was working yesterday, but of course, when you need it, the day you need it, that is life, brother. When all this closed out, I'll tell you, I was really interested to see how these sports would respond too. And well, that's his job to be as extreme as possible because, he's supposed to advise the president on worst case scenarios. That's why people, I don't understand when people get on the guy and say, oh, he's terrible, this and that. It's like, well, at least some people. And they go, oh, this guy's terrible, this and that. It's like, what are you talking about? The guy has to, that's his job, is literally to tell you the worst case scenario. Of course, he's not going to say, all right, go ahead, pack the stadiums, They're probably, I don't think people are going to be packing it. even if there wasn't, after this, even if we eradicated the virus, you know what I'm saying? It's just, nobody's got the money to. Yeah, yeah, dude. You know, I'm telling you, they better start figuring out to get that money back to people like ASAP. Want to crank that up a little louder?
I hear him a little bit.
You hear him a little bit? Oh, so good. We're getting some audio. I got you cranked up on here. But yeah, I'm interested to see, you know, again, if I'm a season ticket holder, I'm telling people, yo, I want money back now. Like, you better start paying me back because April's over. Like, you're not going on the court again, you know?
Even for football, you know, the season ticket fees are due for, you know, been due for the Bears. And the season ticket marketplace is about to close off. People buying new season tickets. So the vast majority of people have already purchased their seats.
Well, we're
And
gonna have
paid
to do
for
it
it, you know.
recording.
What's that going on?
Seriously.
You know, the Bears, the Yankees, their business is football. They're not, you know, your typical billionaire. They're not your typical billionaire, you know, team owner. So, I mean, if they have to fork all that money back, that's huge.
Yeah, you know, that might be the best thing that ever happened to the Bears, though. Change the ownership of that team. Even though I like what they did this offseason, don't get me wrong. I really do like the retooling of the defense. I think that you could win with Mitchell Trubisky, to be honest with you. I think the guy's got it. It's just he's a lot of pressure on him. He's a kid.
Absolutely. And I do like the quarterback competition, but I wouldn't be surprised at the end of the day, the type of offense.
Why did it work yesterday? Why is this going on? Why isn't it?
Seriously.
Why isn't it going on?
I like Nick Foles. I think I think he does a great job, you know. But I see Trubisky being the. I don't know. I just think I just don't see a better option between them than what you got.
I mean, Trubisky's feet are definitely better. He's a better runner.
Oh yeah. Oh, no doubt. Well, the guy knows how to. You know, the guy's won a Super Bowl, so he understands. You know, when you're getting in tough spots and tough situations, you know, it's time to. You know, he knows when to crank it on. You know, he's going to be better as a backup than Mark Sanchez was. Like, I don't know why the hell they brought him in.
Yeah, Mark Sanchez or Chase Daniel.
For real. I mean, Chase Daniel was okay, you know, too, but don't you want somebody who like understands what the hell they're doing?
Well, you know, I think the thing with Chase Daniel is really good while he was coach on the field. He's got all the mental as far as the tangible goes, just the physical gifts he didn't have. He wouldn't turn the ball over on you, but he also, you know, wasn't going down the field 30 minutes. Just, you know, an NFL offense, how does that slide?
Yeah. We should have won that game against Oakland. Yeah.
Why did I get it working? Why was it working yesterday? Why was it working the day before? Why? Why? Why did I record it and it worked fine? Why is that? Do you hear him on yours?
I can hear him, but obviously
he's not going through.
No, the board is not going through. The Mevo's picking it up. Do you have to change it from the board or the input onto the Mevo? You know how you have to change the microphone options on the Mevo?
I did that, Jim. I did that.
You did that?
Yeah, I did that.
So why the hell isn't it working?
I don't know because it's showing here.
It shows that he's talking, but it's not picking it up, and it's not that it's coming through it's not coming through the audio.
Stream out. It says it is.
Phantom's on. Main is on. Auxiliary. Yeah. Let me see here. What the hell? This is plugged in. This is on. Phantom's not on. It's not what we want.
Sometimes it's just a simple thing, like I'm just forgetting something.
Well,
Sometimes it is, I don't know.
well, but why is it not registering the sound, the audio into the Mevo? You know what I'm saying? It looks like there's nothing even connected to the Mevo.
The Mevo says studio. The Mevo's telling me it's on the studio right now.
There's nothing even. Where is this running into?
It's through the network.
What?
It's through the network.
So it goes to Studio 6. It's supposed to pick up the audio via Studio 6.
Yeah. That's where it goes.
Try to click the feed to Mevo instead of on your.
I did.
I think I know what the problem is.
It's connected right there.
Your camera shot on Facebook.
Is
You know what the problem is? It's on your webcam. Put the shot on you.
Here's Mevo, Jim. It doesn't really.
Yeah. Look.
We're having a problem with the Mevo because of this.
Hold on.
I was down in fucking. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let's get it. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna exit him. I don't know how to get.
Again, thanks Adam for sticking around. Again, we're just trying to get this. We got this whole board set up. We got this whole beautiful setup, and it worked yesterday perfectly. Now all of a sudden you want to make it work, as we were talking about earlier. It ain't working. It's not running at all. I don't know what the hell we're trying to run through every.
Here, disconnect. Ask him to disconnect from the.
Here, we'll call
from his video, not from the phone.
No, not from the phone, from
call.
the video?
Just from the video. Yeah.
Yeah, here. If you disconnect from the video,
Let's see what happens.
let's see what. Yeah, let's see what happens there. It's just taking out the. It's just taking the audio from this Mevo. It's not even giving you an option for this board.
It is giving me an option, but it's not going there, even though it's telling me that's what's going on.
Uh-huh.
When I unplug it, it undid it. So. so we're on,
Where's that going? Where's that Mevo going?
Facebook somewhere, I don't know.
Adam, just say a quick word.
So I didn't get the studio. That screwed me up. Facebook.
A few seconds ago. Of course, there's not gonna be any sound, is there?
Yeah, there'll be sound.
Nope.
There's no sound?
Nope. Fuck that thing.
It's not the Mevo, Jim.
It's been the Mevo since day
And
one.
we did this on
So-
Wednesday.
I know. All right, so without further ado, we got the audio levels where we want them to go. Turn down the main just a little bit.
Which one are we at?
No.
Where are we?
Yeah,
What
we're
face?
good.
What Facebook?
Open text.
Okay, so now have
Yeah, but now it's not me though. You can't hear me. Whatever. I don't care.
let
This thing sucks.
let Adam say something. Say something, Adam. Yeah. So we're about 30 seconds behind.
Your microphone's on, my microphone isn't.
Well, how can that be?
I have zero idea. Yeah, he's good, he's perfect. Yeah, he's perfect.
No, that was he's not here. He's not.
I know, that was him on the thing. Your microphone's on, my microphone isn't. I have zero idea.
Mine's not on either. So fuck it.
Screw that thing. Straight up. Screw the video.
Okay. Well, let's just do the show.
All right.
Put the.
I'm gonna start it up and then we'll get going. So Adam, you ready to go? Okay. Can you cut the audio for that, please? All right. Do this.
Okay. Set the timer.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Tonight on the Trust Radio Network, attorney Stephen Leahy with Open Tax Advocates, 312-66. We're gonna restart. Come on, man, just cut the
I don't
audio
know.
on
I don't.
please.
I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from.
Where's the audio coming from? Can you hear it? It's gotta be coming from that board right there. Ah, cool. All right, 3. Let's start this over too. Okay? Press N, please. Three, two, one. Tonight on the Trust Radio Network, Open Tax Advocates founder, attorney Stephen Leahy with 312-664-6649 is his phone number. I'm Jim Leahy, Leahy Residential with @Properties, and this is the Trust Radio Network.
Welcome to the Trust Radio Network. Thanks so much, Jim. We are here on at Studio 150, trying to make everything work. So thank you so much for joining us. Remember now, this show is sponsored by the Law Office of Stephen A. Leahy, PC, and Open Tax Resolutions. Opum helps people solve IRS problems. We help them with audits and levies, liens and garnishments, collections, unfiled tax returns, and payroll tax issues. But we also help people with mortgage foreclosures, loan modifications, bankruptcy, and other debt related issues. Now, these are the issues that are really going to be trying people in the next couple of months, or maybe years in advance. I don't know how long this problem is going to last. So you should, if you're having these problems, or if you think you're going to have problems, because this is what's important. That if you think you're going to have financial problems, start planning now. Don't wait till everybody's knocking at the door. Get in front of it, and that's what we help people do. We help people get in front of these things. So you can give us a call at 312-664-6649. Again, that number is 312-664-6649. You can visit us on the web at chicagotaxteam.com. Now today we're going to have our show on the Trust Radio Network. Remember, on the Trust Radio Network, we introduce you to trusted professionals, people you can trust when you're making important decisions. So today we have a show favorite, Adam McMahon from Fireplace and Chimney Authority. Thank you so much for joining us today, Adam.
No, man, and it's always a pleasure having you on, because last time we saw you, we were doing the Hustle Chicago.
Man, doesn't that seem like 1,000 years ago? Yeah, and I'm surprised they let that go forward, But as a small business, we want to talk to you about what's your experience with this Corona. We were talking a little bit off the air, so talk a little bit about what you guys you were exempt from these draconian, in my mind, draconian measures. Talk a little bit about your business and how you're getting through all this. Yeah. Well, let me interrupt you. Interrupt you, Adam. I tell you, my son's birthday is March 17th, right? St. Patrick's Day, and that's the day they closed the bars. So, so the poor kid turned 21 on that day. Yeah. So it's a poor kid, right? Easy for us to laugh about it. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I wanted to put that in there. Oh.
Oh, so we originally had you on, Adam, to talk about some great events that you guys had planned for sponsors, and the great stuff that you were trying to get set up. Could you talk a little bit about why, what events that you had planned that had to get canceled due to this? But again, what you guys do for community outreach?
Mhm. Well, you
You
guys
know,
did it before, didn't you, Adam? How long have you guys been doing that?
well, I'll tell you, you guys, I'm sorry the event got canceled. I know, and with everybody else that's trying to do their events and their fundraisers. But I'll tell you, the Trust Radio Network, when you guys are ready to go again, you let us know, and we'll try our hardest to get all of our listeners out there who are tuning in right now to AM 560 to get them involved and try to donate money to help the Special Olympics, to help special needs kids, and really kind of raise awareness about mental health. So again, you guys just keep doing what you're doing, and don't let this. I know I don't have to tell you, but don't let this virus hold you down. We stand behind you. Well, again, you guys are one of the top. You guys come to mind when it comes to small businesses. You and several others. Like, for example, we had the Highwood Chamber of Commerce on a couple weeks ago, or was it last week?
Last week.
It was it last week,
Mhm.
and we were talking with them and how they were affected by all of this, just this tragedy. So again, our hearts go out to all those who are really affected by this. But that's why we want to have you on, Adam. We want to have people know that, regardless of if your chimney starts taking a leak, or, if you really are having a problem with, again, you need masonry work, or really if you're thinking about moving and getting your chimney clean, well, these guys are here for you. Adam, if I got a phone number, how am I going to get, or if I want to call you, how am I going to get in touch with you? Okay, well, hey,
Why don't you talk a little? You said chimneys get hit by lightning. Is that a big part of what's going on now?
oh yeah.
Wow.
And they're getting, yeah.
Well, let's talk about that in the next segment.
That's right, in the next segment, but before we go, Attorney Stephen Lee, I gotta tell you about this business. You ever heard of them before? Open Tax Advocates, 312-664-6649 to visit chicagotaxteam.com. They're gonna be your hub, they'll fight the IRS, and you're gonna need help because once this is all over, the IRS will come knocking at their door, at your door asking for their money. You know that's happening. So again, ladies and gentlemen, 312-664-6649. Listen, come right back here on AM 560, The Answer. All right.
Okay.
Very good
So
job.
I'm going to
Very
tell you
good job.
something. I know exactly what I did wrong.
What'd you do wrong?
That was the first segment, so let's save that right away so I don't lose it.
Save project as?
And export.
Export audio to where? Are we really doing that after every one? Why don't we just save it?
I want to make sure that we don't, because if one screws up, then we still have it, right? So it just makes sense. Let's start
Right.
here. Music. Let's do this here. It's going to be Trust Radio Network. Oops, wrong one. Uh-oh, wrong one. I got so many keyboards.
Right there behind it.
Okay, so I know what I did.
That was great.
I know what I
Man,
did wrong.
can
I know what I did wrong.
What'd you do wrong?
It's, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
What'd you do wrong? I don't think you're an idiot.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Look at what you did to set this up. This isn't stupid. This is tough. There's a reason why people go to college for this.
Okay, so
I did.
let me tell you what I did
majored
wrong.
in drugs and
What
alcohol.
an idiot I am. What an idiot I am.
What'd you do?
This isn't connected.
There's a fine line between creativity and stupidity.
Yes. Yes, there is.
Is that what it
I told
was?
you it was one stupid thing. I told you it was one stupid thing.
Is that what it was?
I'm sure it was.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, how do you know it's going to work now? Adam, now he's all. Now we're all excited. You got to hold on with us before we go into the next segment
All good.
because he's fired up now. So what we're going to do, this one is set for 10 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm not able to go into the minutes and seconds. I can only do the minutes. So I'm going to go for 11 minutes. And well, we have about, let me do the math here. And we have about, we're going to finish with 40 seconds left. So I'll let you know when we're getting close to downtime. Oh. Why would he put it up like that? This is ridiculous. This is why you hire people to do this stuff, Adam.
I'd be way over my head.
This is out of control. Why would you put that? Why would you just put the time? Come on, dog. Why would you do something like that? So I set it for 11 minutes. It was supposed to be set for 10 minutes and 18 seconds, but the way he said, whatever. I don't care. I got it. You'll have to deal with it. So yeah, we were doing everything on Zoom, Adam, and I'll tell you, that was rough audio.
I believe that my wife's been doing all her work on Zoom from the house, and yeah, I can't imagine that's
working?
been great.
His voice is on it, and everybody's on it.
Beautiful. You know what? Look at how he sent this. Look at how he sent this. 11 minutes. We had it set for 11 minutes. It's supposed to be for 10 minutes and 18. Why the hell would you tell me 11 minutes?
Who told you 11 minutes?
Look at how Eric wrote this. 11 minutes set for 10:18. Why don't you just put 10:18?
Because that's the segment.
Yeah, but I don't need to know the segment. That's what you got to know.
Oh, he's going to have to cut something off.
That's what he does best. All right, are we working perfectly now?
It is on, he's on, we're on, everybody's on.
I love it. So this is set for 10 minutes and 20 seconds. But it won't let me do the seconds.
What do you mean?
What do you mean it won't let me do seconds? Look, it won't let me do seconds. So it only does the minutes. Don't worry, we'll set it for.
Do the time, do the, here, do the stopwatch instead.
That's what I'm gonna do. All right, ready for segment 2?
Oh, hold on. We're not ready for segment 2.
Are you saving it? Look at, so now I can really appreciate Debbie and all them for what they do. This is not easy. This is
What's
great.
going on over there is just skeleton crew?
Yeah,
In the studio.
Really?
they said that the elevators are shut down. You can't even get, you can't even get into the building.
So where are you guys at right now?
I'm at 150 North Michigan, where my office is.
That's why we're called Studio 150.
So here we go. let's start the next
All right,
segment.
Trace.
How much time?
10 minutes and 20 seconds. Trace, dos, uno.
Welcome to the Trust Radio Network here. Welcome back. We are here with Jim Leahy, my co-host. Our technical producer today is me. So I'm trying to make it work. And our special guest today is Adam McMahon of Fireplace and Chimney Authority. And
Did we say that perfectly or what? Because if we would have done that over Zoom like we did
you know
the
what we
past
missed
couple of
last time?
weeks?
We missed
What's that?
AM 560. The answer, because that's what
because
we
we haven't been able to do that from Zoom. That's what I'm saying. There's always been a delay. You know, there's always like a 10-second delay.
So this is better than Zoom, and you know, it's funny because well, we'll talk about this another time. Let's introduce our guest again. Is Adam McMahon. Adam, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me as always.
Listen, let me tell you something. Adam's a trooper.
He is.
In a prior life, he was a trooper, and also too, he's a trooper because he's been sitting on the radio as we're doing this technical difficulties, and he's been doing a fantastic job. And you guys do such great work. And we wanted you to have, again, for all the listeners that are just tuning in, we wanted to have you come on the show because when you were doing the Hustle Chicago with us, which we know that you'll be doing it again. Well, I'm not going to put you on the spot, but we hope you do it with us again next year.
I'll be there. Got to defend my title.
Yeah. He killed you. He killed
What
you.
was your time, Adam? Do you remember?
I don't off the top of my head. I remember when the scores went up. It took forever for mine to go up. The times.
Do you know why? Because we we used a different number than they gave us initially. That's what happened. But were you were under 20 minutes though, right?
He was way under 20.
I was right there. Yeah.
He was way under 20. He was like 18 minutes. Yeah. He was like 18:30 or something like that.
Well, we'll have to check.
See,
I'm going to check on the record.
I didn't do it this year.
I didn't.
I'll be
check
doing
on
it next year, though.
I had the best. I went in this the best trained I ever been, the best, great strategy I thought I had, and it wasn't a good strategy. It was my strategy that killed me because by the time I got to floor 50, I was at 16 minutes.
See, we throw such great events, and we're looking for. Oh God, I hope we have.
And then I finished with 22 minutes, so it wasn't. I finished really well. I just took too long because. Well, anyway, that was my strategy. It was wrong. I'm not going to do that again.
Adam had the right strategy.
Well,
be young, yeah, and run.
Adam ran up the
I
field.
flew up, and then by about 30, I thought I literally was gonna die. And I think I crawled up the last 6.
Man, you
Still
did.
okay.
You started out quick, man. You were running up that stairs right away. I'm like, man, he'll never make it at that pace.
And it didn't keep up long.
You know, it's so funny, Adam, because that's the thing too. It's once you get to like floor 65, it gets so easy. It's so easy after.
I wouldn't say it's
Like,
easy, but
like 50 is bad
our
because
friend-
you're like, oh man, I got like 40 more flights of stairs. 65, you're like, oh, after that it just flies right
our
by.
friend Chris Bartos was with us, and he also beat me. So he was good. So, but again, I had a great strategy. I'm going to try it again next year. So.
So again, the point we wanted to have you on is because you guys do great charitable events. I know you touched a base on it in the first segment. Just for everybody tuning in right now, if you just talk real quick about why we had you on. I know it's canceled, but just mention the Green Egg competition.
Yeah, so every year we have our annual Egg Fest, pick different charities to benefit. Events become larger and larger every year. We're expecting about 2,500 people for a big green egg grill cooking competition this year to benefit Special Olympics Illinois. And May 17th is supposed to be the go date. Obviously, with everything going on, both the size of the people and the manpower, we're supposed to be partnering with DuPage County Sheriff's Office, who are great to work with. Obviously they have quite a scenario on their hands. So, we're going to be coming back in 21, benefiting Special Olympics, and hopefully bigger than better than what we had planned.
It's quite a scenario for everybody, though. I mean, literally everybody that operates within business within not just the United States, but pretty much the world too. Everybody's got a. Everybody. I know we could talk about this. We'll talk about this on the Iris Radio Hour. I know this is a week in advance. Listen, I know you'll still be talking about it a week from now. But again, what we wanted to do is have you. What is your company's response to the COVID-19 epidemic or pandemic? What are you guys doing to prevent, the spread of COVID-19? Because I know you got to go into people's houses, and you guys are very careful, and you really do. Again, you really do have. You guys are great with taking care of your customers and servicing your customers.
Absolutely. The biggest thing that we run up against is, within our family of companies, we have almost 70 employees. So, as opposed to a lot of businesses who are, especially service companies that are one, two-man operations, we run the risk of, if we're not careful, of exposing a lot of people and going into a lot of, different homes. So, currently, right now, we are doing only a few different items work. That's all outside. Even the technicians don't have to work next to each other. So that's all exterior work. We're not going into people's homes. The technicians aren't exposing each other or any potential customers. And then we're doing services that are directly related to what Governor Pritzker has deemed to be essential or critical. So, new construction, which obviously is very important that us as an economy still keeps going. New construction, any safety inspections and cleanings when it comes to furnaces, hot water heaters, or if anyone has had a chimney fire. So basically, things that either have to do with safety or new construction and remodeling, home improvement, so on and so forth. Some of
So you're
the
going to the office every day, right?
I'm going to the office every day. The phone's still ringing. Um,
Good.
I've been blessed there. We have a great customer base. A lot of people are thinking about us, thinking about their home because they're at home. So we're in the office every day between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. We're still scheduling those emergency services as needed, and then anything else that we offer, we'll be back in full force the second week of May.
Well, listen,
Well, at least God willing.
that's the hope.
God willing, right?
I don't know if that's
God willing, exactly.
I don't know if that's going to be the case, but that's the hope.
Well, that's right, God willing. And again, I think that we obviously, if your chimney catches on fire, you got to have somebody to go out there. And you are an essential service, and it makes sense, right? We can't all stay at home, and we got to protect the people that are staying home. It's true.
Seriously.
Absolutely. If chimney catches fire, is struck by lightning, that's something that can't wait till May. So,
Yeah, how many lightning strikes have you guys been having? I mean, you brought this up twice now. Is it a common
uh,
thing?
we're going to be working on three this week. So, and then we have
Wow.
another job with a lightning strike starting the following week. So that's going to be starting Monday. So it is a common occurrence. Um, Obviously, it's going to be more prone to larger homes with larger chimneys. In some neighborhoods around the city and around the suburbs, you have chimneys that are 40, 50, 60 feet tall with a metal cap on the top. Obviously, that serves as a literal lightning rod.
Makes sense.
Um,
That makes sense. Never really stopped and
Wow.
thought about it. But of course, in any neighborhood, the highest point is going to be either a tree or a chimney, right? It's going to be the highest point.
I always thought a chimney was the safest spot because that's where I try to go during a storm.
You change your mind then, Jim.
Oh, I'm changing it now. Who do you think I am, G. Gordon Liddy?
Stop it. I was just talking about him.
Were you really? You know what we're talking about, Ed? You ever heard of the story of G. Gordon Liddy where he gets all, here, tell the story, Attorney.
No, no. What we mean? The one that he eats the rat?
Yeah, because he's afraid of rats.
He's afraid of rats, so he eats a rat. You know who G. Gordon Liddy is, Adam?
You're going to have to enlighten me.
Yeah, G. Gordon Liddy was the center of Watergate. He worked for the president of the United States, went to prison for it. But he used to have a radio show, and one of my favorite radio shows ever. And G. Gordon Liddy has a book called Will. Read it. If you haven't read it, read it. I was just telling my son about this. Read that book. It's a great book.
So,
I
but
will.
G. Gordon Liddy was scared of these rats, so he'd go out and he'd kill a rat. He was scared of storms, so he went up in a tree, tied himself to a tree,
He
and
stayed there, yeah.
and stayed there during a storm. So that's why.
And
I
he
just made
overcame
that
his
up.
fears. That's how
He overcame his fear. Yeah.
Then he was the BMF. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, come on. This is a family radio station.
That's why I
Are you
used the
kidding me?
initials instead of what it is. But he was a great guy. He's still alive, so
Yeah.
he doesn't have his radio show anymore. I used to
Well,
love his radio
Adam
show.
McMahon with the Fireplace and Chimney Authority. Again, you guys are doing great work to prevent really the spread of COVID-19 and try to operate in a safe work environment. So if I have a phone, if I need to get in touch with you guys, what do I do?
Sure. Give us a call at 630 279-8500. Our office is staffed between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Monday through Friday until the madness stops, and we'll be going back to open on Saturdays.
We will dance again, and you know who's well, you know who's going to be dancing on your behalf against the IRS. That's Open Tax Advocates. You know what their phone number is? 312-664-6649, and visit chicagotaxteam.com. It's going to be your hub to fight the IRS. Our interview with Adam McMahon from the Fireplace and Chimney Authority is going to continue. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a small business, we are here for you. So give us a call, reach out to us. We are here to help all small businesses. If you're getting affected by this, and I know you are, reach out to us on our Facebook page. More after the commercial break on AM 560, The Answer.
Good deal.
That was great.
DMF?
Yeah, you know what that means, right?
I do.
Okay, so he was too. He's a great guy.
Right below you.
This is what I was talking about. That I knew it was a simple thing. It was a simple thing that needed
What is
to.
this? Edit metadata?
It was a simple thing for me to do to make this work, and I just kept overlooking it. And this is what happens every time. And then because we're on the air and there's pressure to move it along.
I know.
Then you
I
try
know.
to fix this, fix that, and then and the pressure. So you overlook this stuff. And so as I'm sitting here talking to Adam, I'm looking at him thinking, well, how the heck do I get it on the Mevo every day? And I'm like, well, it goes through my iPad. Well, the iPad's not connected. So I'm kind of an idiot sometimes.
So am I.
Well,
I am
that's
always
obvious.
an idiot.
That's
I'm always
obvious.
an idiot.
So anyway, we're gonna do another.
See how humble I am, Adam?
You
You
and me
know,
both.
when you said you turned 30 this year, I'll tell you, happy birthday, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But I'll
Thank
tell you, I'm turning 30 in October, and it hurt me a little bit when you said that. I was like, oh.
How much
man.
time do we have on this segment, Jim?
6 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay, 6
So,
minutes and 20
this
seconds.
is a real estate segment. I mean, you guys you're operating a lot of new construction, right?
Absolutely, yeah. That's masonry and new construction. That's the bulk of our business right now.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about it. Okay,
Yeah,
about,
we'll
about
talk a
how
little-
important it is because I would think. What do you think the percentage of new homes? Well, let's talk about it on the air. Okay. So
All right. 3, 2, 1.
welcome back. This is the Trust Radio Network here on AM 560.
The Answer.
Here with my co-host Jim Leahy, our technical producer
Stephen Leahy.
Maybe that's why the technical part is not doing so well.
You'll get it next week.
I hope Debbie's listening. We miss you, Debbie. We do miss you.
I'll tell you, Adam McMahon, a trooper, every
Adam
sense of the
McMahon.
word.
Adam
Every
McMahon
sense
is
of
our
the
guest
word.
today.
Because he's been here trooping through, just kicking butt, giving us this great interview, answering all of our questions.
He exercises one of his greatest virtues, which is patience with us. He was very patient. So, Adam, this is our real estate segment. We always talk about real estate. So we're going to talk about real estate with you because you guys, when there's a new construction home or something, who builds the chimneys? You guys do, don't you?
Absolutely. So in 2020, in most new constructions, people are going with gas fireplaces. So your traditional masonry chimney, you're seeing less and less of. We do them once in a while, but vast majority of people are doing gas fireplaces, and that's what we're typically installing.
They're so much easier to maintain. You think that's the reason why people are going with the gas?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's cheaper than a masonry fireplace and chimney. It's easier to maintain, and it's quite a bit more efficient. With a masonry fireplace, you're typically only getting about 0 to 10% of the heat it's producing back into the home. With a gas fireplace, you're getting anywhere between typically 50 and 100% of the heat back into the home. So it's becoming a favorite of people building homes.
Well, that makes sense. I think you told me last time you were on our show that how much energy sometimes gets sucked up the chimney, right?
Absolutely. By their design, they're extremely inefficient because they use room air for combustion. A lot of times people say, man, I sit in front of my fireplace and it gives off great heat. Well, that might be true, but the fact of the matter is it's taking warm room air from other parts of the house to produce that heat. So your efficiency, despite what you might feel directly in front of it, in reality is quite low.
Is that right? So that, again, that's how I know so much about it, because I have someone like Adam that
Yeah.
inform me how this all works.
Adam, it's like you know everything about fire. It's like you do this for a living.
I try to.
If the government doesn't stand in the way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's perfect because yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Well, again, with what you guys do, you focus a lot on also new construction too, and the addition of all these fireplaces. I know you talked about it the last time you came on the show, but I love hearing this story. What was the biggest fireplace you ever installed?
We've done anywhere from off the top of my head, we've done let's see, we've had a 110-inch, we've had a 12-footer, 14-footer.
Oh
Um,
wow.
they come in all different sizes. We work with a couple companies doing custom fireplaces. So they'll build whatever you want. Do some in residential homes. The vast majority of those you're going to be seeing in either restaurants or hotels.
Yeah,
Well, that
man.
makes sense.
You did one I know in the city here. You were telling us the last time you came on in the River North neighborhood, and you said that that was crazy putting that fireplace in.
Yeah, absolutely. We just finished one in Old Town, in a brand new condo building, outdoor fireplace. I think off the top of my head, I think it's an 11 footer. So yeah, they come in any size.
That is awesome.
That is
Could you
awesome.
imagine just sitting there and be
You know,
like,
my own opinion is that, there's nothing better than a chimney, than a fireplace at home.
Yeah.
And I got a gas fireplace in my house, and I just love it.
and from being a realtor, I'll tell you, a lot of people don't understand when it comes to selling your home for the first time that there's some things that people overlook, like getting a chimney sweep. I've
I
seen
agree
that
with that.
happen
I agree
where
with
it's like, oh, I didn't even think about it. It's not that again that people are just,
Yeah.
stupid or forgetful. It's just they're not think.
They don't
It's
think
just
about
they're
it.
not thinking
So
about
talk
that.
a little bit about that, about how important it is to get your chimney cleaned beforehand.
Well, absolutely. Just touching back on the real estate end of it, what we run into quite a bit. I mean, literally on a daily basis is home inspectors. They're great guys. They've got so much to know, but the vast majority just know the very basics about fireplace and chimneys. It's probably the most niche industry in the construction industry. So what we run into quite a bit is the home inspector says, "Yeah, looks good, looks normal," and then we go in and sometimes we find some crazy hazards. So what I always recommend, especially if it's a masonry fireplace, if you have a masonry fireplace, if you're purchasing a home, I implore you, give us a call, 630-279-8500. Have us take a look at it. It's something that you're going to want to make sure is in good shape, so you avoid some costly
Adam, I
repairs.
got one up on you here. Give me a call, 847-271-3695. We'll find you a home, and when we have a fireplace, I'm getting Fireplace and Chimney
Well,
Authority
this is
out
where it
there.
comes in the trusted professionals.
That's
'Cause,
right.
and you need a trusted realtor who can remind you that this stuff is
Yes.
important.
Because I would have never thought of it either.
until you start talking.
Until
to
I
the,
have a guy,
exactly.
until I have a professional like Adam come on and be
Exactly.
like, "Hey, man, this is serious stuff." See, I like operating a Mason fireplace with. I like putting pine in there because it really helps the smell of the room. I know from a fireplace guy, he's gonna laugh at that.
Yeah, I'm cringing over here.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure.
It's inside baseball stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's nothing like talking shop. Again, for people that are just tuning in, we have Adam McMahon from the Fireplace and Chimney Authority. Adam, can I get your phone number one more time?
Sure, it's 630-279-8500. We're here 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday during these uncertain times.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, during these uncertain times, Open Tax is there or Advocates is there for you. 312-664-6649 to visit ChicagoTaxTeam.com. It's going to be your hub. They'll fight the IRS. Stay tuned. Our interview will continue here on AM 560.
The answer.
Oh wow. Yeah, man. Have you ever seen anybody just burn like something they shouldn't put in there, like not tier on segment 2? No, you don't want to do tier on segment 2.
That's good. It's working. I'm still gonna just kick myself. Live and learn.
Why are we
This is,
stopping this?
this is not the first time that
Well, why would you exit
have
out of
made,
this?
that I've made these mistakes.
Why would you exit out of these? What if we didn't save them?
But I did.
Oh, watch that be the next thing.
Okay. How much time is this one, Jim?
6:40, and this is our frequently asked questions segment.
Okay.
All right, Adam, you're doing great. We're
Thank you
almost
so
done.
much. Thanks for your time, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Here we go. 1.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. This is the Trust Radio Network here on AM 560.
The Answer.
We're having lots of fun today. Learning a lot about chimneys and small businesses, because that's what we really focus on, helping small business, and we like to highlight those that are out there that are doing a great work for their customers. The Trust Radio Network, where we introduce you to trusted professionals, people you can trust when you're making important decisions, and having your chimney either built or maintained is an important decision, and you need someone you can trust, and that's why we have Adam McMahon from Fireplace and Chimney Authority with us today. Thanks so much again for joining us, Adam.
Guys, thanks again for having me.
He's also the winner of the Open Hustle.
He is. He was.
He won it in stunning colors. I just got to keep saying that too, because
I know if I would have won, I would never hear it. He would never mention it again. But because I didn't win, I'll never hear the end of it. He's a lot younger than me, though, Jim.
I know, but I was surprised at how quick he came out.
I agree with that.
Because Adam,
I'm gonna look up
you were
this time.
you were cashed right at the end there. I'll tell you, I saw you come up the stairs. You were cashed.
I was feeling it, no doubt about it.
It is quite a workout, isn't it? It's only like you say, it's like 20 minutes right around, and but it's a tough 20 minutes.
It's a brutal. It feels a lot longer than 20 minutes.
I agree with you there. So, but let's talk about what's your most frequently asked questions.
Especially during these times,
Yes.
right? Because we've had you on before, and you can go over to Spotify, and we can listen to the episode. We can listen to your episode and go, well, I've already heard these questions. But during this time, what are some of the largest questions that you're having?
Besides if we're open, I think still the basics are always going to be our most common. So first of all, can I convert my wood fireplace into gas? That's almost always a yes. Gas is going to be a lot cheaper for you to run. In some cases, it can be a lot more efficient for you, a lot easier, a lot cleaner. So that's typically the biggest question that we get asked. Following that is
Well, let me interrupt you a little bit and talk a little bit more about that, because what is something like that? Is that a costly project, or is that something that people you think is reasonably priced? Now, again, I'm not talking about you, but thinking about what it costs to do something like that. Is that a pricey project?
It's not necessarily. Fireplace as opposed to burning wood, and you could do something as high as a furnace rated. I mean, literally a pretty furnace you put inside your fireplace. Furnace rated decorative gas appliance that can get up to $6,000-7,000, and everything in between. So regardless of your budget, if you're sick of burning wood, we have something that we can convert your fireplace to.
$300. Who do you think you
burning
kidnapped?
wood
Chelsea
ain't-
Clinton?
Well, burning wood ain't cheap either, right? And again, within the maintenance and everything of the fireplace, it ain't a free. In the long run, gas might be better, and also cut down on your energy bill, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for a bundle of wood versus that's going to be gone in an hour versus running gas for an hour, it's a fraction of the cost. So if you want to enjoy your fireplace without having to buy wood, haul it in, clean the chimney constantly, the gas is definitely the way to go.
I've known people that have gone without a real good chimney clean for years, and they didn't realize it. Do you receive a lot of chimney cleaning questions? Like, here's a question for you. What's the, how often should I clean my chimney if I'm a regular wood burner?
That's a great question. That was definitely going to be the second on frequently asked. The National Chimney Sweep Guild is basically, they're the ones that determines that. So right now the current standard, and not current, it's always been this way, is every face cord of wood, every 50 fires, or annually, what comes first. What we run into a lot is people saying, well, I've been burning this for 25 years, I've never had a problem, and those are where we see chimney fires.
Exactly.
Sometimes it doesn't take 25 years, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 years of constant burning. So if you're burning wood on any sort of regular basis, you certainly want to make sure you're getting it cleaned at the very least annually.
I know somebody who's got a gas chimney, dual-sided gas chimney, and they burn wood in there, so it's Yeah, we're gonna definitely refer you out to that because you're gonna we're gonna
That's
need you
just
to
like
come
burning
out.
wood, right?
What's that?
That's just like burning wood because
It's like yeah, it's like starting the kilns and
Yeah,
like
just start,
we
yeah.
could blow gas in there, or blow glass in there. You know what I'm saying? Those things, those puppies get hot. But anyway,
They do.
Adam, again, you guys do such a great job. You guys really truly are trust professionals. Taking a look at, your reviews that you have online, and really just getting to know you for what is it, 3 years, 2 years now that we've known you.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. The
Probably
point
keep
is, yeah, the point is that you guys do such a great job. Where do you guys, real quick, where do you guys service?
I mean, we service the entire Chicagoland area. So Kankakee to the border area of Northwest Indiana, to the Lake Geneva area, out to DeKalb.
Lake
So we'll
Geneva.
service the entire area.
Oh,
I'll
that's a
tell
long
you,
way.
I just was up in Lake Geneva. Don't tell the authorities, but I was just up in Lake Geneva. There are beautiful homes up there, so I don't blame you for going up there. That's gorgeous country. That's man, you drive. Oh, so anyway, listen, Adam, what's your phone number if I want to get in touch with you?
Sure, we're at 630-279-8500. During this time, we're here from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday.
That's awesome. Look, listen, ladies and gentlemen, like all of our small businesses we feature on here, go with our trust professionals. They're on here for a reason. They are trust professionals. So again, Adam McMahon with the Fireplace and Chimney Authority. We're going to wrap up the show after the commercial break, but before we do, Open Tax is there for you. 312-664-6649 to visit chicagotaxteam.com. It's going to be your hub to fight the IRS. Again, I got to go to commercial break, but I'll be right back here on AM 560.
The Answer. Very good.
Wow, that's great stuff. Why do you click that?
I don't understand the question, Jim,
Why'd you click here?
because then I don't have to type it in.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
I'm always thinking. I'm not always thinking.
You're thinking, though.
I'm not always.
We can make the show ourselves. We'll edit it for Eric.
We could. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's too much.
Okay, here's new. Let's end the show on this.
We'll wrap up the show again. Adam, thanks so much for coming on, man. We greatly appreciate it.
No, my pleasure.
You
Here we
sat
go.
through so much.
Yeah.
What a trooper. You didn't see Attorney Stephen Leahy threaten me, though. He did that off camera.
You might have heard it though.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, welcome back. I hope you listen to our sponsors of this station, and when you have a need, go to them. Use our sponsors. This is the Trust Radio Network here on AM 560.
The Answer.
Here with my co-host and technical
Senior
producer.
troublemaker.
That
That
I
is
never
what I
used
do
that term.
best.
I never used that
I
term.
know. I've made it myself. It's actually on all my business cards.
That's good. That's good. I'm going to use that one from now on. And our guest this week has been Adam McMahon from the Fireplace and Chimney Authority. Thanks so much again, Adam, for your patience. And because I am the technical producer, didn't do such a good job at the beginning, but it's doing
But
better.
you know what, Adam? I swear to God, the next time you come on, we're going to be rolling. You're going to come in and you'll be like, dude, this is unbelievable, the system they have.
Without a glitch. Without a glitch.
It's rolling like clockwork. But again, Adam, thanks for coming on, man. And just like anybody out there, if you have a small business that's being affected from COVID-19, we all are. Listen, reach out to us. Go to our Facebook page at the Trust Radio Network. Send us a message, and we would love to have you featured on the show. Again, we're partnered with Ladders to help your small businesses succeed during this time and have an online presence because everything's online. And what we really want to do is make sure that, if we can right now have an opportunity to help you, that's what we're going to do. So again, go over to our Facebook page, which is the Trust Radio Network. Send us a message if you know somebody who has a small business that that should be on the show. Let us know.
Or need some social media from Ladders. Ladders helps with social media.
That's right. That's right. So Adam, again, thanks for coming on, man. I got one last question for you before we have to go. Are you social distancing properly?
I believe so. Locked in the house with when I I'm not at work with my wife and 2 kids, and
I think that's too close.
yeah. So, but at work, yeah, we're taking utmost precaution for sure.
I know you guys were saying that when you're going to service these homes and you're going out to work on the homes, because you guys are an essential service. You really are taking precautions to help really your clients and stop and not spread this very infectious virus. So again, thanks for all that you guys do. We really do appreciate it. We have another couple of. We have about a minute left. So if I really want to get in touch with you, what do I got to do?
Sure, give us a shout, 630-279-8500. Right now, during the lockdown, we're here Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And where's your showroom?
We have a showroom in Elmhurst, which is 120 East Lake Street. That's what's open right now. We have a showroom in Lisle. It's open by appointment only. So if you're interested, give us a call. We could definitely arrange a meet with one of the showrooms.
Well, I sure hope that we can go to one of your showrooms soon, because I'd like to get out of this position that we're all in, and I hope we can all. And I hope you guys survive, and I know you will. But I hope the people that are listening and their business survives, and I hope my business survives.
Me too.
But we will. We'll be fine.
Is that what we're going to do on the show? Please call us. Is that what we're going to do?
No.
No, of course
Here's
not.
when you provide a needed service like fireplace and chimney repair, you're always going to be in the market, right? There's always going to be people who need you.
So again, the Fireplace and Chimney Authority is there for you. Again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a small business that is being affected during this time, reach out to us. We here at the Trust Radio Network want to do our part and make sure that we're helping small businesses get through this time. So give us a message over at the Trust Radio Network Facebook page. We would love to feature your business. I know we've had a couple already. A couple people have taken up that offer already. So again, if you have a small business and you really want to get out there, we're partnered with Ladders, which is a social media company that's really out there to push social media content. They have a great opportunity, which they're helping businesses for free for their social media content. We'll partner you with them. We'll get you on the show. We'll get you some audio clips, and we'll be helping you rock and roll during these times.
Absolutely.
Well, as much as we can.
Absolutely.
It's really not rock and roll. It's really like rockabilly. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, Adam McMahon with the Fireplace and Chimney Authority. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks, Adam.
Remember,
Guys.
Open Tax Advocates is sponsor the show. 312-664-6649. Listen to more great programming here on AM 560.
The Answer.
Oh, that was perfect. Adam, thanks so much, brother.
Cool. Thank you, guys. I got a bolt, but I appreciate it. I appreciated it very much.
Of course,
You guys
man.
are
Hey, best of luck for you and your wife. Congratulations. And again, hopefully we all link up once this virus is over.
Thanks for
Yeah,
joining us, Adam.
Absolutely. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank
Have
you
a good
very
one, man.
much.
All right, bye.
All right.
Okay. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to try it again on the live stream, even though it doesn't really matter now, because now we won't have the call-in guys, and that's really what I really wanted to do. But that's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to send, I don't think Eric is probably not listening, but we're going to send him those the audio clips,
Well, the moment we're done, we'll send them all the audio clips.
and then we're going to do the IRS Radio Hour, and so you can join us on the IRS Radio Hour. We're going to put it back on, okay? So